Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dante. I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends for almost 5 years now, and I'm obsessed with all things Raid. Whether it's building teams, tackling the toughest dungeons, or just geeking out over the latest champions. I'm here to share my passion with you. If that sounds like your kind of thing, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the community. We are at 98 subscribers at the time of this recording. Let's get to the first goal of 100 subscribers and to move on the next goal together. After playing from scratch again for the Hellheadis free-to-play challenge, I've been thinking a lot about how Raid Shadow Legends has grown into this massive game with so much depth and complexity. It's so much different since I first started. And while that's awesome for veterans like me, I have noticed that for beginners it can be kinda overwhelming. I've seen so many new players struggling to understand even the basic lingo or follow guides because they don't know where to start, what questions to ask and what they need to do in the game. That's why I have decided to launch this brand new series, Raid Shadow Legends for beginners. I would love to share my knowledge on the game. This may be boring for older players maybe, but it is for anyone who's just starting out or maybe even thinking about trying the game for the first time. Over the next few episodes I will break everything down step by step, from the basics of the gameplay to understanding the champions, gear and all the different areas of the game. By the end of the series I hope you will have a solid foundation to build on and feel confident when diving into Raid Shadow Legends. So let's start with the big question: what is Raid Shadow Legends? Raid is a free-to-play turn-based RPG game that's all about collecting and building an army of champions to take on epic battles. It's set in a fantasy world called Teleria, where you will fight against dark forces, explore dungeons and compete in arena. The game has been a massive success and for good reason. It has great graphics, deep strategy and a ton of content to keep you hooked. What really sets Raid apart from other games is mainly its champions. There are hundreds of them, almost 1,000 of them at the time of this recording, each with unique abilities, different factions and roles. Whether you're into damage dealer, tanks, support champions, there's something for everyone. And the best part, you can play at your own pace, whether you're a casual gamer or someone who loves to min-max everything in detail. Today we are going to take a walk around the game to see what every area is, where we can find everything, and what we will talk about on the next episodes. Starting from the basics, on the top left you will find your avatar, where you can find all the options and settings for the game. Your profile, your playroom ID, different options for graphics and sound, info, the support if you want to contact the support, language settings. After that you can see the referral program. Here you can send referral links to your friends, and if they compete and complete different stages and levels, you will get something for every level, and some champions and shards and different resources. Then on the left side you have your daily login rewards. Here you will get something every day as long as you're playing, different champions, resources, every day something different. Your progression rewards, you get something when you hit some levels in the game up to level 100. For now you can't get more than 100 levels. Playroom Points program is a program that you get some points by playing on the Playroom Play on PC and some by spending real money on the game. Promo codes, here you enter your promo codes that the game gives us and you get some resources from it. Here are daily news, features, general news, You can read everything. Call of the Arbiter series. Last year Raid made a small series which is very interesting and very well made. Personally I loved it and I wish they made more of it. And faction guides. On the top now you can see your energy here, your silver, your gems, and some keys that you can use in different areas of the game. Here you have your inbox. Here you will find many resources that you get from several areas of the game, or if you buy something, all come here and then you collect them. Here are messages with global chat and your clan. In tournaments, here are several events that change from week to week most of the time. And here you can do in-game activities and get some rewards just by doing it, and you win different rewards by beating other players. So you can collect the right side, everyone can collect this, but the top 10 on the leaderboards can get some more rewards. On the events tab there are events that you can get resources just by completing the points needed. There are no other players competing in events. Now at the bottom, on the left, we can see the shop. Here you have several packs that you can buy with real money, or the gem shop, where you can get stuff using your gems. This you can use to your discretion. Next to you we have the missions, Arbiter missions, Ramantu missions and Marius missions. Here you have the ability to get 3 very important champions for the game, very strong champions, by completing and completing several missions. On the quest tab you have daily, weekly, monthly and advanced quests that you can complete and get resources that will help you play in the game and be competitive. In challenges, when you are new there are several tabs with challenges that you can do and get some resources and guide you through the game. But when you beat them all they disappear and all you get are the badges that you collect on the way. This is a new feature and whoever likes it can go and get them all. On the passes we have basically forge passes that you can collect material to forge some gear. On the top you have the free one that you have to do some daily challenges and weekly challenges, and at the bottom there are better rewards, but you have to buy the gold pass, which costs a bit of money. Now on the clan, here is basically your clan. When you get in one you can see the info, your members, the rankings in general, quests that you can do and earn some clan gold, your clan shop that you can use your clan gold to get some resources, and clan link is what you have to do to get more stars and get and level up your clan. On the index, here you can see all the champions in the game. They are separated by factions first, some leagues, then with rarities, mythical, legendary, epic, rares, uncommon and common. As I said before, Raid Shadow Legends is so popular because it has a vast versatility of champions. The collection is massive and it's actually really difficult to get them all. It's almost 1000 champions by this point if you count them all In the Champions tab, here you can see all the champions you have. At the bottom it says Champion Vaults. Here you have a couple of vaults. So you have more champions that you can use or just leave them there. There are some filters whether you want to choose specific champions, of course. We get into more detail for the champions in the next episode, but here is the gear a champion wears, the relics, which is another kind of gear, their abilities and their masteries. Here we can see some playtime rewards. Here are some small resources that you get by staying in the game for some specific amount of time. And this is the Playroom points that you get for the Playroom program that we saw here. Before we get in the Battle tab, where is basically the content of the game, let's see what is on the map. First of all, and the most important thing, is the portal, where we summon our champions. We have different kind of shards. With mystery shards, as you can see, we can summon only common, uncommon and rare champions. With ancient shards, rare, epic and legendary. With void shards, rare, epic and legendary champions. But we can get only void champions from here, which are some of the most, which are some of the strongest champions in the game. Primal shards are the only way to get to summon mythical champions. And sacred shards, here you can get only epic and legendary champions. Of course, we have fusions. Here you can get champions just by fusing other champions to get. Then we have fragment summons. Here you collect fragments of a champion through events or different areas of the game. So you can summon them when you collect 100 fragments of them. And finally we have the Remnant Summon, which is a resource you get from completing several stages in Kerch City, which is an area of the game, and you can summon mythical champions from here. Here we have the market, which is a basic market that you collect, that you buy resources and some common and uncommon champions if you want with silver. The clan shop that you get with clan gold. Token trader, here you can exchange basically duplicate champions with other champions. We have the bazaar. In the bazaar you can buy resources with gold you get from Tag Team Arena. And Altar of Souls, here you get some soul stones, and you use soul stones to summon the souls for your champions. Here is the Altar of Souls that you use to summon the souls of your champions, which is one of the ways that you can make a champion stronger, much stronger. Here we have the forge. In the forge we basically forge gear, artifacts and relics. There are different kinds of gearing for our champions to make them stronger. All the gear has different stats and effects, but we'll get into more detail on these later in later episodes. The Guardian Ring. In the Guardian Ring we have several spots that we can have our champions to level them up. In Faction Guardians we can have our duplicate champions to give us some more stats. For example, you have 2 Septimus, you get them in this position and you get 10% more HP for all your legendary champions. You can empower your champions, this is another way to make them stronger. you can burn one of your duplicates and get more stats. Here you can see what stats you can get from burning your duplicate champions. You can unbind your duplicate champions and get coins and get more champions from the token trader. Of course, this is not used very much because it is actually really expensive. If you can see, you need 3000 coins to get one of the legendaries, but you have to burn 6 duplicates to do that. And this is not very cost effective. In the tavern, here you can level up your champions in different ways. For example, you upgrade your levels with brews or by burning some of the lower level champions. You can upgrade the rank when you have, for example, someone at level 40. You can get 4 champions or chickens in them to get them to level 5, to 5 stars. You can upgrade their skills. Every champion has different skills that you can get books in them and get some more damage as you can see, or different effects, make them stronger in general. And ascend them, which ascension is another way to make them stronger, give them more stats and everything. All this will be talked in more detail in the next episode basically. And last we have the Great Hall. In Great Hall you spend some medals you earn by beating arena. Here you can see that we get more stats for every level we do. I have completed the affinity bonuses, everything is maxed. But if you can see on the area bonuses that you can get from live arena, not everything is maxed, only some basic stuff because it is a newer feature. But as you earn more, you get more stats and you make your life easier in these areas of the game. Now let's see briefly the main areas of the game that you will spend more of your time. You will start your journey in campaign, where there are several difficulties that you will get through. There are several stages and some small lore and story to go through in the beginning. But even when you are finished with the story, you will spend a lot of time in this stage specifically, because this is the best way to level up your champions. This is the most efficient way to get some silver and some player XP. You always have one champion that can beat easily the stage basically, and you level up the 3 other champions. Then we have the dungeons. When you have good enough champions to get in dungeons, where you can get basically your gear or ways to make your gear better or your champions better. For example, in Iron Twins Fortress, you get coins that you can buy soul stones and summon souls for your champions. In the keeps, Spirit, Arcane, etc., you get resources to ascend your champions. In Minotaur's Labyrinth, you get scrolls so you can upgrade your masteries. In Event Dungeon, Ice Golem, Spider, Dragon's Lair, Fire Knight, you get your gear. And in Sun Devils, Necropolis and Phantom Shogun's Grove, you get resources so you can empower basically your gear. Next we have Faction Wars. In Faction Wars, you have different stages that you have to beat, but every time you have to beat the stages with champions from a single faction. So in Lizardman Crypt, you can only use Lizardman faction. In the High Elf Crypt, you can use only the High Elves. And these are not open all the time. As you can see, they have a schedule, and every day we have either 2 or 3 open at the same time. When you beat and 3-star the whole Faction Wars, you get the higher prize, which is Lydia, the Death Siren, which is one of the best champions in the game. Next we have Arena. There are 3 types of Arena. The Classic, where you can just get in and play against teams that other players have set, but they are not playing live. You're just beating their defenses. Here you get, you set your defense basically. There are tiers, the top players and your battle. Here is Live Arena. Here you can battle other players in real time. And last you have a Tag Team Arena, which is basically a copy-paste of Classic Arena, but with 3 teams. You just set your defenses, you have to set 3 defenses and beat 3 defenses. Next we have the clan bosses. For now there are 3 different clan bosses: the original Demon Lord, Hydra and Chimera. Demon Lord is the first boss that you will encounter in the game, and the one that you will farm, you will beat every single day. This is one of the best ways to get resources in the game, because if you get the highest chest every day, you have the possibility to get books that you can upgrade your champion skills, some ascending material, gems, shards of course, and some gear. Then we have Hydra, which is one of the, I think, the hardest of the 3. Again, it is something you have to beat weekly. You have 3 keys to get through the week. Here we have the battles you did, and here's a Hydra class. The Hydra class is basically you against your clan against 4 other clans who can do the most. And the winners can get the first chest, second place and third. The 4th and 5th place won't get rewards. Chimera is basically more of the same as Hydra when it comes to the class part. It is just the newest boss introduced. It's actually very interesting, and it is still new, so there are different and interesting ways to beat it. Here we have Doom Tower. Doom Tower is a ladder-based game mode, in which you have to beat stages one after the other, and every 10 stages you have a boss you have to beat. There are also some secret rooms, they are called, that there are stages that need specific champions to beat it. Then we have Cursed City. Cursed City is somewhat like Doom Tower, but spread out in a map. So you can have some different ways to get from one stage to another, but in the end you just have to beat every stage, and there are several bosses spread around the map. Both these modes have, I think, 4-week rotations. So every month you get another rotation with different bosses, different enemies in the stages. And finally we have Siege. Siege is a PvP mode, player versus player mode, where your clan is competing against another clan. Every player can get up to 2 defenses on the map. For example, I choose post as it's called. I get 1 defense in, some random, I set it, and the other clan has to beat my defense to proceed and get to my stronghold, which is the goal to beat it, to destroy it. This was a very brief introduction to the game. The game is massive and we could do several episodes for each area. There is so much to explore in future episodes. So that's it for the first episode. I hope this gave you a good overview of what Raid Shadow Legends is and what to expect from the series. In the next episode, we will dive into the basics of gameplay and learn how to use your champions and how to make them stronger. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And of course, if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.